and welcome to Changing the Channel, a podcast about my journey as a channel, as well as a way to help you change the current channel that you're tuned into. We each have a unique choice. We each have a unique ability to tune into specific channels, different frequencies of information. And it's my belief that it's a choice. We get to choose. You don't have to, just because you're tuned into this one channel, doesn't mean that you have to stay tuned into that channel. You can shift, you can change. I've done it. It's an experience for sure. Shifting your reality, changing the channel, becoming more aware of higher aspects of yourself. It's amazing. I've enjoyed it. I've loathed it. I've been depressed. I've been anxious. I've been excited, elated, connected. Every emotion you can experience. And that's why you come to Earth. That's why you come to this planet, to experience all these emotions, all these beautiful emotions. But you're not here to allow them to control you. You're here to feel them, understand them, and then move past them. That's the goal. So my main focus on this channel is really just understanding where we are in humanity, what's happening, why is it happening, and how can I help others to maybe become a bigger part of what is happening. And that thing that is happening is the shifting consciousness of the planet. There's a energetic shift that happens on many planets, including this one. And just a very brief overview. Basically, we're on a planet that's rotating around a sun, and that sun is rotating around the center of our galaxy. And it is not a perfect sphere of circle going around the galaxy. It goes kind of up and down through the plane of the galaxy. So it experiences higher and lower amounts of energy as it goes up and down on this synatic wave, sine wave. Not sure if you remember that back from geometry. The sine wave, the up and down motion. That's the wave that we're moving on. And I never ever thought I would use that in real life when I was learning it back in 7th grade or 8th grade, whenever I was taking geometry. But here we are. It's beautiful. So as the sun shifts, as it goes up and down through this, we go through these long periods. And again, this is, from peak to peak, it's 26,000 years. So it takes a long time to go through these. And we're basically in this in-between time where we're going from lower energy, higher density into higher energy, lower density. That's what people talk about when they say the shift in consciousness. We're shifting away from low density or high density, low energy consciousness. Basically separation consciousness. And we're moving towards higher energy, lower density, more unified consciousness, understanding that there is no separation between you and me. We are all basically the same thing. So it's my belief that we've all incarnated here to experience this shift, whether it's in the positive or the negative. There are certainly beings that they don't believe that humanity is ready to experience this shift. So they are actively trying to stop us from going through this experience, from fully reconnecting to our souls, to our spirit, to our oversouls, and they're trying to stop us and keep us in this lower energetic state. Again, I don't think this is good or bad. It's just that's from their perspective, that's what makes the most sense. And then there are beings who are helping us go through this transition. They are through telepathic communication, through channeling, through star seeds. So there are higher dimensional beings coming into the planet that are allowing, or that have the capability to access the higher aspects of themselves already. But they come into the planet and they go through what's called the veil of forgetting. That's what makes this world very difficult, is that when we incarnate into this place, we experience, basically we lose touch with the connection to our higher aspects of ourself, our soul, and the spiritual journey. What spirituality is the reconnection to those aspects of ourself that we can't see, feel, taste, touch, or smell. They're outside of our five sense reality. So that's what spirituality is. It's the reconnection back to those, and that's what we're going through as a planetary consciousness, as a collective consciousness. Some of us are moving towards the reconnection back to our soul, and some of us are moving lower into the densities, basically severing ties with their soul and moving towards what I would call probably the transhumanistic movement, away from soul, complete separation consciousness. So as those souls come in, they have the memories, they have the experiences of higher dimensional realities, of living on planets that had, it's almost unfathomable what they were experiencing. They lived on planets that existed in complete cooperation with the planet, with each other. They used technology to better everyone's life instead of a way to make money or to separate themselves from everyone else. They, again, it's almost hard to imagine what they've experienced in their other lives when they've incarnated and been alive in these other planets. And they've decided to come back to this planet to help us make this transition as well. And it's amazing. It's awesome. So these star seeds are coming in, and they are, they have genes turned on, and because of epigenetics, we understand that basically through the consciousness, through your consciousness, you're able to turn on and off genes within your body. They're coming in with telepathic abilities. They're coming in with clairvoyance, clairsentience, clairaudience. They are, able to reconnect to their soul in a much easier way than it has been, especially in the most recent years. And they're having a difficult time because they're experiencing this heavy, dense reality where people are in separation consciousness. They are, they believe that each human is an individual completely separate of the other, when they've experienced and they know and they understand that we are all a part of the collective. We are all the same thing. We are all one consciousness. When you zoom out far enough, you can understand that. And yeah, right here, they come from an unimaginably beautiful, loving, peaceful existence. And they've come here, they volunteered to come here to help us move towards that. So that's kind of just a brief overview of what we're going through. I'm obviously going to be expanding more and more on some of these ideas, all of these ideas. And really, I just want to kind of have fun with this. I want to enjoy making these videos. I want to enjoy sharing them with everybody. Again, I think it's going to be difficult for people who are in full separation consciousness to maybe understand some of these things. But if it resonates with you, maybe you don't fully understand these ideas, but it resonates with a part of you that you deep down in your soul or your gut or your heart, it strikes that chord, then keep watching, keep following that intuition, because that's how you reconnect back to your soul. So welcome to Changing the Channel. Thank you for being a part of this first one. This is like getting in Bitcoin under $100. You know, this is gold. We're going to be printing money in no time. And when I say money, I mean having loving experiences with everybody. We're going to be enjoying the community that we're building here. And that is way better than the currency that we currently call money. So welcome aboard. Thanks for having me. And I will talk to you guys soon. Peace.